All right, hold up. So Tiger Woods was just spotted walking out after getting hit with a DUI, and honestly, this is getting hard to ignore. Man needs real help at this point, no joke. Listen to this. This isn't even the first or second time. This is number 3. They're calling it a DUI, but it doesn't sound like the usual situation with substances, which makes it even more confusing. From what's being reported, he flipped his Ranger onto its side, and that's what led to the arrest. Yeah, this is bigger than just a bad night. We're talking about a global icon here, a multi-millionaire, and somehow things keep spiraling. It feels like nobody around him is stepping in the way they should. And let's be real, his past already had its share of chaos, cheating scandals, and all that baggage. I don't know, it just seems like things never fully stabilized for him. But anyway, he's been released now. Let's see where this goes from here. Still, talent-wise, elite. One of the greatest to ever touch a golf club. Honestly, probably the greatest, period. Now, shifting lanes. Tyler Perry pulled up to Atlanta's airport and started blessing TSA workers with gift cards after they hadn't been paid for weeks. That's real right there. Tyler Perry always shows up when it counts. You've seen it before, paying off people's Christmas layaways like it's nothing. And it doesn't stop there. He's known for helping folks cover rent during the holidays, too. Like, this man moves with purpose when it comes to giving back. Sure, some people say he's cutthroat in business, but at the same time, he's lifting people up constantly. He's created opportunities for so many individuals to build careers. And let's keep it real, you don't build an empire that big by being soft all the time. That level of success, you've got to go out and take it. Now, girl, Britney Spears pops up again, smiling and playful with her son in her first post after, yes, another DUI situation. Another one. Why is she even driving at this point? I don't get it, especially when she can easily afford a full-time driver. I'm trying to stay calm here, but it's not adding up. She even joked about needing a self-driving Tesla, and honestly, that might be the safest option, because this pattern, it's risky. Then she's thanking fans for support like everything's normal. You won't believe this. People are still locked in, following her every move. At some point, maybe folks just need to let her live privately, because what is really going on here? Now it just feels like random dancing videos with no direction. I honestly don't know what happened to her over time. Ever since that head-shaving era, things just haven't felt the same. Now, let's talk numbers. Kanye West just shook things up with Bully pulling 33.2 million streams on day 1 on Spotify. Of course it did. That project hits hard. I'm not even gonna lie, it's one of the best albums I've heard in a while. So yeah, shout out to Ye for bringing energy back into the game. But now, Drake, the pressure's on. What's the move? Classic or disappointing? I'm watching closely. J. Cole dropped something solid recently too, but if I'm being honest, I'm more tapped into the Ye versus Drake conversation. Something about Cole lately just isn't hitting the same for me. I think it goes back to that Kendrick Lamar situation. Ever since that white flag moment, the energy shifted. Am I tripping, or did that hurt his image a bit? Because he was talking like he was the guy. Then when pressure came, it turned into apologies. My bad, Kendrick. Like what? It just felt off. I don't know, that moment changed the perception. But numbers don't lie, he's still dominating streams regardless. And speaking of recognition, DJ Khaled just got his own street name in Miami. And honestly, that's earned. Say what you want, but he's always represented Miami heavy. He's helped shine a light on so many artists from the city. Even those who stayed local still became majors in their own lane. So yeah, that honor makes sense. Now here's something wild. David Foster revealed that Kanye didn't get any publishing from Through the Wire. And the reason? The original writers refused to clear the sample. That's crazy when you really think about it. Sounds like the clearance wasn't fully locked in beforehand, which is wild for such a major record. They basically held all the leverage in that situation. Now hold up. Things got heated backstage between Charleston White and Young Thug. I think Charleston even spoke on it afterward. But here's the reality. Thug is not in a position to be playing around. There were claims somebody acted like they had a weapon too. Bro, that's the worst move you can make right now, especially on probation. That's why I keep saying, one slip up and it's over.
You get too comfortable, you make one mistake, and boom, you're back behind bars. Yeah, let's run that clip.
For that mate. That nigga told gum. Bitch ass nigga. Man,
Oh yeah, he's yelling at Young Thug.
ass nigga approach me. Now catch the foot.
Yeah, boy, Young Thug down there finna be a victim tonight. Yeah, this nigga a hoe. You from the back. Yeah, you a hoe, nigga.
Pause.
Yeah. One thing I know, nigga with that 30-year probation, let me explain something to you, Jeffrey Williams. Let me explain something to you, motherfucker. You on probation, right? You just approached me, threatening me. Your words was, we step on shit, okay? You didn't say I, you made it plural. You said we, so that's in cohorts. I mean a gang. You on probation. Then you had a fella with you that was possessing a gun. You are not supposed to be around with people that had guns. Eyewitness, along with other witnesses, saw your friend with the short body, with the fat, pudgy stomach that hangs above or over his waistline like a kangaroo pouch. The fat motherfucker was clutching the gun. His exact words as he was clutching the gun or appearing to be clutching the gun. I assumed it was a gun. I think it was a gun. I believe it was a gun.
It's me. This will live in my memory, rent free, honestly.
Yo, hold up. Peep this. You know what's actually wild? This dude genuinely believes he is Michael Jackson. Remember that? Listen to this. He was out in Los Angeles, spotted another MJ impersonator, and paused like he was watching someone copy him. Girl, this man is fully convinced he's Michael Jackson, bro. I'm saying you gotta be on another level to walk around dressed like MJ and mean it, right? Wouldn't be shocked if he even tweaked his face to match. Now, switch gears. Chris Brown allegedly kisses a married woman live on stage at his show. You won't believe this, but that feels staged to me. Then you got KRS-One giving Ab Soul props and bigging him up. He even says he doesn't just let anybody into his presence. Like, unless you're worthy, you're not getting that access. But hold on, what else did KRS say? Because he talks like this anywhere, anytime. And don't get it twisted, I respect him. KRS-One is a legend, no debate. All right, let's clear that part first. But at the same time, he's older now, and it feels like, bro, he's schooling every single person he runs into. Look, I rock with KRS, I really do. But sometimes it's just a bit much, bro. He'll go off like, if 1 + 1 = 2, then suddenly 2 turns into 4, 3, 5, 7, just spiraling. And then he keeps going like you know where he's headed, but somehow he still takes it somewhere else entirely.
Put the video on. So once again, I'm with the student.
Then he was like,
Then he starts going, K stands for, and hold up, here we go again. Then he switches it up like he always does, giving KS a whole new meaning every time, talking about knowledge and the teacher, like he's in full lecture mode. And then he flips it again. Hip-hop means higher infinite power healing our people. Listen to this because he really is deep in it. Please explain that to the people for real. Yo, it's like KRS-One wants every single word to stand for a whole philosophy, you know what I mean? KRS-One is just on another planet sometimes. But at the end of the day, that's what makes KRS-One who he is, bro. You kind of just have to let him cook and not question it too much. I honestly think he's dead serious, but somehow still funny at the same time. Then Ab-Soul comes right after with this whole rant. Like, imagine being held in the highest regard and supported by strangers forever. He's talking about being grateful, but also sounding conflicted. Then he starts mentioning how even your biggest inspirations recognize you, saying he's humbled through it all but still known in real life. And then boom, he flips it and calls somebody actually pathetic. Like, hold up, where did that come from? You're actually pathetic though, he says, doubling down. Then he hits them with, welcome to my pity party, tells them to help themselves to the open bar. Okay, that was kind of clever, but let's be real, Ab-Soul is sounding a little fake deep sometimes. He's dropping his album on the 1st too. Isn't that like a random midweek drop, like a Wednesday or something? Alright, switching lanes again. Pinky Cole, the owner of that vegan spot in Atlanta, Slutty Vegan, girl, she is doing the absolute most. So now there's talk she might lose her house after filing for something. And every time something happens, she turns it into a whole production. Like seriously reenacted a scene from Friday. It's like, come on, that's extra. At some point, you have to focus on the business. Worry about your restaurant. Worry about paying your workers. Now onto some sad news. Jaja from Bird Gang has reportedly passed. I don't even know the cause yet, which makes it even heavier. Shout out to Now That's TV for always being on top of updates. They've always had ties with Dipset and exclusives, especially through Cameron Circle. And seeing everyone show her love right now is real. But I can't lie, there's been talk that Jim Jones might have owed her something. Either way, it's still heartbreaking. Condolences to her family for real. She kind of reminded me of that Snoop-type character from The Wire. Same energy. Man, rest in peace. Anyway, this is George Tower with JT News. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. And yeah, quick update. I've been traveling lately. I actually went to Jamaica with my wife to visit family. We were staying at her mom's place for a bit. But now I'm on a little East Coast getaway for a few days. Still dropping content like usual, don't worry. Yesterday was rough though. I had to drive like 3.5 hours straight to get here. I was coming from the middle area, so it was a trip. Just keeping y'all in the loop so you don't think I disappeared. I'm just moving around, that's all. Appreciate all of you for rocking with me. It's only for about a week anyway. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. See you in the next one. Peace.